It's Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to look at your pathways. What is ahead of you for the month of June, out of May into June. We're going to see what lies along your pathways, right? Followed by main energies that are along these pathways. We're going to look at your spiritual connection, spiritual wisdom in these pathways, and then we are going to see exactly what you are going to experience as you travel along these pathways, right? And happy birthday, Gemini. So you got a new moon coming in on June 3rd. So you know when you deal with new moons, and considering the fact that it is your moon, and the new moons come in so you can get things, maybe pull the energy from that new moon, right? For new beginnings to come in, whether it be new friendship, partnerships, relationships, business ships, everything a new beginning, right? So that's how that moon works. And, considering the fact that you are air sign, if I was a Libra or Aquarius, I would pull off your moon. I would pull energy, from that moon, because it is a moon within your element, right? So we're going to see what you have to look forward to, with this new moon coming in, it being your birthday month, what you're going to experience, okay? So Spirit, for Geminis, what is along their pathways at this time? Pathways for Gemini. Got cards wanting to come out. You have wishing well. Time to put those wishes up. New moon, baby. Let's go. Wishing well. Wishes do come true. Another pathway that came out so fast. You have cleaning house in reverse. It is time to release the old. See? Cleaning house in reverse. It is time out with the old, in with the new. Let's go. That's what the new moon is here for. What is the energy surrounding wishing well for Geminis? It's a lot of gold here, Gemini. Happy family. Happy family. Right? Wish. Happy family. For a cleaning house in reverse, Spirit, for Geminis. What is the energy here? Got to come up with a plan. Got to have a strategy, baby. The creation of strategy or the creation of a plan. Gemini is here. Spirit, what cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for Geminis with this wishing well. When I say it's a time to blow up, let's go, Gemini. The Hawk Prince, you got to pay attention, baby. Paying attention to spiritual communication. When I say everyone who has got this Hawk Prince, when I say you learn so much, whether it be something that is going on behind your back or something that is going on within the spiritual realm, you're going to learn about it. Yeah. Open your eyes and see. Spirit says open your eyes and see, to learn, to know, right? That's what you need to do, Gemini. Spirit, for cleaning house in reverse for Geminis. The Shadow Queen is here. Y'all better get ready. The Shadow Queen comes forth to either give you illumination about insecurities or manipulation. The Shadow Queen is coming out of the darkness, right? To tell you about what's going on within the darkness, within the dark realm. It could be talking about somebody using dark magic, black magic against you. So be careful. You got to clean this up. That's what it's about. Spirit, for wishing well, what will Geminis experience along their journeys with this wishing well that they have? Paying attention to spiritual communication towards the family, for the family, Gemini, Spirit. Nope. Woo. Hands are slippery too. There it is. Directly over your Hawk Prince. You have discovering truth. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Another sign had this yesterday. I believe it was Aries. So you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something. Truth here. And 4, cleaning house in reverse. Slippery. Woo! Got a lot. Shadow Queen. There it is. All on my arm. Answering the call. The time is now to clean house. What you gonna learn about somebody who is doing something to Gemini? And let me tell you something, Gemini, it's your birthday month. When I say your birthday month is the month or the time in which you're supposed to power up. Woo! This is your time, honey. But you have to release anyone who is coming in here to block you, stop you, don't want to see you grow, don't want to see you happy, don't want to see. If you work for it, why shouldn't you have it? Who are you to even let anybody to even think that they can come in here and take it away or make you lose it? But you know what? That's the type of world we live in. People are like that. You have to be careful, Gemini. So, your first pathway, you are getting granted or accessing a wish here, right? So this is the creation of the wishing well, right? And the main colors here are gold, green, white with a little blue. So the white talks about the purity and the clarity of being calm, being relaxed. That's the blue. But understand, Gemini, this is a feminine energy, right? So when you talk feminine energy, it's something that you're not seeing, something that you don't know, lack of knowledge, right? But we're going to find out what's going on, whether it be the fact that you don't know that you have a wish coming in, or this is your opportunity to actually send up wishes and have them granted. When I say it's so much power. So outside of the white and the blue, you have gold everywhere and green. The gold talks about the illumination or the enlightenment towards the green. What is the green? Abundance, success, wealth, growth, new growth, right? Material success, right? The green light to move forward. So there's a wish here that you can have, right? But what is it that you're not seeing? What is it that you're not seeing? Because you're coming in as a feminine energy, right? So let's see what surrounds this wishing well. Let's go to the night wisdom, baby, and see what's going on. Spirit, what surrounds wishing well? Wishing well. Dang, that came out aggressive. Aggressive. Okay. You have obedience. Obedience. And this is also a card of creation. You are the third sign with the synchronicity of numbers. You have 48, 48. A creation within a creation. Card 48 is a 3. And card 48 is a 3. Obedience. Wishing towards obedience. But the thing about obedience, you have to be careful because Spirit could be saying you need to listen and pay attention, right? Or it could talk about someone coming in here has Gemini or wanting or wishing Gemini to be in a feminine energy mode. Here's another feminine energy, right? Blindfolded, not seeing the balance, right? You have your sword, right? But you only stand on one leg here, not two, one, and you're dressed in red. What is the red? Red represents love or defeat. See? Obedience. What is it that maybe you don't see, or maybe they're telling you it's time for you to wish to align things, because it's all about a balance. But the thing about it is, this feminine energy looks away towards that mask up there, golden mask. This feminine energy is blindfolded, but no one is looking over here towards this happy family. Why? And this happy family is a 4. You see that? And then all together they make the one you, one thought, one journey. See that? So what is going on in a family situation? Someone is not paying attention. Someone is not doing what they're supposed to do. So what are the 4s? 4s talks about, it's a toggle number for 1. The most injuring and damaging numbers on the boards are the 4s and the 2s, and you have a 4 and a 2 back to back. Card of 4, card of 2. So you have to be careful and receive the message. What are the 4s? It talks about what needs to be grounded. what needs to be stabilized, settled down, brought down, accepted, what can be rejected. It's the toggle. What can end, what can be buried, right? See? And then it also talks about what is going on in the root of you, what is going on in a situation, structure, or the foundation of Gemini, right? A family issue is here, right? And they're telling you it's time for you to pay attention, right? Pay attention to the spiritual communication, right? Because discovering truth, you stand in the light and the truth is coming in, right? And these two, they're telling you right now, truth is coming in, right? So it's something going on within a home or within a family situation. Two talk about pairs, doorway, gateway, opportunities, decisions, choices, missed opportunities, the connecting factor of two becoming one, the communication factors of conversating and debating. The conversating is the talking, the understanding of communication, right? The agreements. The debating is the negotiations. Law enforcement being called out, right? The disagreements or the misunderstanding of communication. So you must be careful because you have the creation within a creation that brings the balance only for the family to be put in an awkward situation, either positive or negative, or for you to listen to the message and receive the message or not. It's too much. But together, if you receive this message, they make the balance. So you have another creation within a creation that makes the balance, right? That makes the balance towards, see, discovering truth, see? So it's all about balancing, being obedient towards what you're wishing for, right? The creation within a creation makes the balance, right? Towards listening and receiving a message pertaining to the family, around the family, about the family, that makes the balance, right? Towards you discovering the truth. You stand, it says Gemini, you stand in the light of truth. Yes. And then it's three people here. What are the threes? Creation. So something is getting ready to be created here. Some type of truth. So let's look at your heart prints. Spiritual communication, spiritual wisdom, and let's see what's going on. Spirit for Gemini. Clarify heart prints for Geminis, please. Heart prints. Over the family, the Knight of Coins is coming in with an offer. And this offer has been purified, baptized, because this Knight of Coin has stepped over that stream of water, which has cleansed away any type of negativity or any type of darkness or any type of fakeness. Like, you know how people disguise, like they come in all good and nice and sweet, but the offer is like bad or sour or no good, meant to do you harm, right? So this Knight is here. And then the divines are protecting this Knight, right? So when you look at the head of this Knight, it talks about the purification, of love. That's the red, right? Being illuminated. Someone who has traveled a purified journey in love as well. They're coming in here to offer assistance towards the family, right? Clarify the Knight of Coins, Spirit. Thank you. Mental clarity. This is mental clarity. Page of Swords, mental clarity. This is when you discover the truth. You see that? Mental clarity, right? Or this is when you pay attention. Mental clarity, right? Mental clarity. Spirit clarify. Knight of Coin, Page of Swords for Gemini. Over the wish, a strong mental, right? A masculine energy with a strong mental. Let me tell you something. Don't allow this sword to blow your head up, air sign. Don't do it, okay? Because you have a masculine with a sword and a feminine with a sword. This could represent confusion. So over the wish, strong mental, right? Clarify the King of Swords. Gemini up in here. Gemini, strong mental. Masculine energy, heavy mental. My mind is solid. I know what I want. I know what I want to do. I'm going to go do just that. Right? Truth. right? So swords represent truth. Let's go. So you have Six of Staff. Somebody's manifesting. Magician. A new beginning. The Fool. See that? But someone is mentally stuck. See that? That's why I said be careful with them swords and resisting that. That's right. You want to resist being mentally stuck. Your head is on strong. Your head is on solid. Just don't let it turn into ego. That's when we have a problem. Divine love. Ace of Cups. The Knight is moving forward. See that? To end a cycle. End a cycle. You got some old swords up in here, right? So someone is creating victory, right? What is the victory? New journey, Ace of Staff, over the conflict, right? Over the conflict, right? Whether it be a conflict within the family or someone not being obedient, right? So a new beginning is coming. That's why I said your moon, this moon is in here for you. You better pull off all, I'm talking about pull energy. That's what you want to do. Get your light work together so you can pull your energy and bring in new abundance. This is the Fool, right? New beginnings is the new moon in Gemini. That's what the new moon represents. But at the same time, Gemini, you must be careful because someone is in here to stop, block you. You see that brown dog right there? That dog represents friend or enemy. So you must keep your eyes open. And when they say pay attention, honey. Right? So it's funny because this dog or this person, they're coming in here to stop you or get you mentally stuck. Right? Mentally bound because the Eight of Swords is over here by this dog. You have to be careful. But they're telling you, resist that. Resist that. We're not on that. New beginning, birthday month, powered up. Resist that. Resist. See how it's pushing it away? Get out of here. Bye-bye. Being stuck. You stand strong, right? Why? Because Gemini, right? New journey, red staff, being victorious, Six of Staff in the background. This is how you get your new beginning, right? You resist being mentally stuck. So when you resist being mentally stuck, what happens? Divine love comes in. So this is part of what has been created. Victory towards the manifestation of a new beginning, right? Divine love. Boom. You see that? Ace of Cups. This is what has been manifested, a new beginning, being victorious. Divine love, right, is coming in to tell you to keep moving forward. Knight of Staff, don't stop. Don't stop what? Don't stop moving towards the end of a cycle. Don't stop moving towards the end of a cycle. Whatever needs to end, you end it. Because see, the thing about it is, in the Ten of Swords, even though you lay down, right, in that puddle of water with all those swords in your back, water represents bounce back to life, rejuvenation of life. For every end, there's a new beginning. The purification of the baptism, of being cleansed, purified, and cleansed, right? Or it talks about emotions. It's a lot of things going on. So considering the fact that you lay in water, right? Where else did water show up for you, right? Water, the rejuvenation of life, right? Ending a cycle, traveling upon the waters to take actions, whether it's you facing your emotions to move forward or you on your way back to that bounce back to life or the rejuvenation of life. You see that? Divine love, right? The water flows out of the divine cups upon the earth. My cup overfloweth, literally. Love, right? On the ground, grounding of divine love. Get with it, right? Even in the Seven of Staff, you say, you know what? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be victorious. And I'm going to resist the Eight of Swords. Everything says water. Everything says water. See that? So even when you look at the Knight of Coin coming here with this solid offer of mental clarity, water is everywhere. This page stands on the edge of the water. You have to step over the stream of water. See, even the King of Swords, Gemini having that strong mental, right? And knowing and wishing what they need to do or just obeying what is being told to do. Yeah, water. Now, the thing about it is, the only 3 cards that don't have water is this. The 6 staff, magician, and the fool. Because they all have staffs here, right? Staff. So it's all about action. You must take action to get to a mental place of stability or a mental place of being strong. That's why they came in here and said, you must, listen, wish to be strong, right? Wish to be strong, then you must obey. Boom. See that? So now you know what you need to do. What are you being led towards, right? What is the truth you have discovered? Because they told you truth was in here. It's about a family situation. Something is coming to an end in a family situation. And the only thing really that they're saying you must really pay attention to, you must stand up and resist being mentally stuck. Do not allow people in your head. Do not allow people in your ear. Do not allow people to make you go against the grain. See that? And don't obey. Your mental is solid. See that? Let's go, Gemini. Do what you got to do. A new beginning in love is here. So let me look and see what surrounds the family, because now I'm curious. It's like a big pull towards this family. Spirit for Gemini, what surrounds this happy family? But don't forget, happy family is a 4. It's that toggle number. What surrounds this family? Woo! Over obedience towards the creation of conclusion. You have a lot of 3s here. Conclusion. What does this say? The end in chapter 1. That is the 10 of Swords. For every end, there is a beginning. Something is going on with this family situation. Do not ever forget that, regardless of what it may be, creation within a creation, right? To bring forth a balance. That family is strong. It's covenant here. That rainbow represents covenant, honey. And then once again, the family is going towards the water. So it's something going on that Gemini needs to face with this family situation. Truth is being discovered. You stand in the light. Nothing dark, right? Because you are built to resist any type of mental blocks, right? Stand in your truth, Gemini. Say what you need to say. Express your feelings, because water is all about emotions, feelings. So let's move to your next pathway. They're telling us that you need to clean house. You're not cleaning house. You're not releasing the old so the new can come in, right? And your messages can roll from one pathway into another. I have a couple signs who they did that. It was like the before, you learn what you need to do and what's going to happen after you do what you're supposed to do. They're telling you must be obedient, because why, I know, would you stay miserable or in hurt, sadness, and pain when all you have to do is open your mouth, Gemini? This is your time. So let's go. Cleaning house is in reverse. And this is a card that represents you, because it's the one you, the one thought, the one journey. You see that? The one you, the one thought, the one journey. Not releasing the old, not clearing out the old so the new can come in, Gemini. Spirit, let's see what surrounds this unclean house of yours. Whether it be mental thoughts that need to be cleared out, out with the negativity, emotions, right? Whatever you're holding within, you need to let it go. It could be literally house, like someone's in your house that needs to be removed. If you got some family members that been staying with you for 6 months and they only said they need to stay with you for 2 weeks, it's time for you to speak up. No one's helping you with the bills. They running up all the water, the electricity. Speak up. You did your job by even allowing them in. But if they're not coming in to contribute, How can a home stay happy? Spirit, what surrounds cleaning house in reverse for Geminis? I keep hearing you're afraid to speak up, Gemini. Look at these cards popping, baby. And these two popped on another spiritual wisdom. So you have self-worth, change. This is a card of 5. I know it by heart. What must you change about your value, Gemini? Self-worth. If you put on like you don't have any, everybody else is going to put on like you don't have any either. So you have warrior towards being yourself. You must stand up in your warrior energy, right? And do what? Bring forth a balance towards taking small steps, right? And asking for help, Camel Boy. You must stand up in your warrior energy. Only you can do this. And then these two cards make the 4. So you have a choice if you want to or not, right? See your self-worth and make everybody else see your self-worth too, because that's how your balance come in here. Standing up. So they're telling us a plan, the creation, more 3s. More 3s towards you, right? Shadow Queen, 7 is a number of self-reflection about you either acquiring knowledge from the darkness or from what you don't want to see, what you don't want to know, what you turning your back on. Insecurities and manipulations towards you answering the call. The time is now. They keep telling you be obedient. Now they're telling you the time is now for you to answer the call. Speak up, Gemini. What is it that you need to say? The creation of a new plan is here, baby. So let's look into this Shadow Queen. And let's see what's going on. Who has been manipulating you? Who has installed insecurities into Gemini? What is it that Gemini does not know? You had a card fall out. The Tower is here, Gemini. Sudden changes, major changes. Shadow Queen. Spirit, clarify the Tower for Geminis. What is this Tower? Okay. Over the Camel Boy. Bringing that balance, baby. Taking action. You got the King of Staff taking action towards what? The Camel Boy. Bringing that balance into your home. Balance into yourself. Balance towards your family. Let's go. Taking action towards the Camel Boy. Because a heartbreak is here. Heartbreak. 3 of Swords, right? They're telling us it is a conflict of action. You see that 5 of Staff that you must what? Resist. The 7 of Staff is back. No, no, no. The King of Staff, right, is facing the balance towards the Camel Boy at the same time, turning his back on heartbreak. Yeah. And they're telling us ain't no conflict of action. Resisting that. Look, boom. Go away. No conflict of action. You see that? So let's find out why. Major changes. Balances is coming. Why? What's under the bottom of the deck? Let me make sure I got my deck right. Yeah. I started out with a reverse. Receiving, right? Not receiving an offer. Not receiving an offer. You must have the willpower. 2 of Staff, right? Let's go, Gemini. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. But there's no completion. Look. World in reverse towards the 9 of Swords. Look at this worry, baby. In this. The Knight of Staff. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Look at this. The Ace of Swords in reverse. When I say I don't have a lot of reversals, I don't even read reversals too much. But when they come out, I'm going to let you know. 4 of Swords. The recovery is here towards the wounded warrior, Gemini. And it's a lover situation also here. Right? It's a new journey here. Let's go, Gemini. Whew. The Sun is in reverse. They're telling us that you must walk away. Look, I'm going to keep going. From no new plan. Right? towards no sun, no illumination, no shine, baby. The sun is in reverse. You must have the willpower. Look, they talking to you loud. To do what? Move forward. See that? 6 of Swords. Okay. 7 of Swords. And then you got the High Priestess in here. Right? The High Priestess. I'm going to stop. An offer of strength, holding back happiness. The King of Swords, the Empress, victory towards unfulfillment. The news towards a balance. Leaving somebody in the past, not your home. No judgment towards divine love of the family. It's a lot, Gemini. So let's go. Not receiving, right? An offer. I don't know what this offer is, but it's not coming in, right? Right? They're telling you, you must have the willpower to move forward. Contemplation. I'm on a new journey in love, but I'm thinking about my attachments. Go through the door. Your spiritual pull is here pulling you forward. Come on through the threshold, right? And then they telling us you must stop, right? Stop what? Stop worrying. Stop worrying, right? Stop worrying about taking action towards a queen who has not been injured in her mental, or a queen who does not have her sword up in defense mode, right? See that? The Queen of Swords is not standing strong. A lot of people call this Queen of Swords like a queen bitch, but this person is not like that because she's in reverse. Her sword is down, baby, right? So take action, whoever you need to speak up to, right? They're telling us no divine truth towards recovery. Are you afraid to speak up? Because it's a lot of swords here. No divine truth towards your recovery. Hanging up their heartbreak and facing truth, right? Towards who? Towards the wounded warrior. Towards the wounded warrior. What is or who is the wounded warrior? The wounded warrior is a person who has been beat down spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. True. But this wounded warrior, Gemini, is on a new journey, Ace of Staff in your hand, upon communication. See that? And don't forget that at the end of the day, you still face recovery. You see that? You face recovery. A lover situation is here that's heading towards a new journey. See that? Whoever you must go to and speak up about or speak to, you do that because they're telling us you're worried. Look, worried about moving forward to take action towards someone who is not standing strong on their mental. Look, worried towards taking action towards someone who is not solid in their mental, right? Not solid in their mental. Why? Because you want to go on a new journey with a lover, with the lovers, a new person, probably a new person, but you're scared. They're telling us you're walking away, right? 5 of Swords, walking away brokenhearted. 3 of Swords, and leaving the indecision behind. The indecision, what is the indecision? No new plan. You don't have a plan. You don't have no plans to walk away. Look at you. I'm just going to stay stuck. I'm just going to stay miserable. Right? Why? Why are you going to do that? Why should you do that? Because there's no sun, there's no shine, there's no abundance in staying there with these people or with this person. No sun. You got your sun in reverse? Woo! Now they're saying you're waiting to take action. I don't know when the time is going to be right, Leo. I don't know when it's going to be the right time to move forward and tell them what I need to tell them. See? Waiting to take action. They keep telling you, go through the threshold. Those same 2 of Staff that showed up is there. Your new journey, just have to go through the threshold to move forward. The indecision of love or defeat upon your recovery. And here's the water. Here's more water. There is the sun. Why are you waiting to take action? Because it's either sneaky actions coming towards the High Priestess, right? Or it's a plan of recovery, actions of recovery. Look, so is this who you in love with? The high priestess facing a heartbreak, right? That's that worried about this queen who is not logic, right? Not mental, not solid, towards recovery of your mental, so I can go towards the high priestess. Now, let me tell you something. This high priestess been coming out for everybody. You know why? Because the high priestess represents that spiritual pull. That's the moon, right? The high priestess also has that soul contract in her hand. This is the feminine energy that is in between the spiritual and the physical realm. This is somebody who is in the spiritual realm, even though they live in the physical realm, and that pull is here. Maybe this is why your moon is up in here, pulling you towards the person you are meant to be with. This is why all the water is here. You must speak up and answer the call. This person has a soul contract for you, baby. You gonna go towards it. But Gemini is worried about all these changes. Shadow Queen, you are in here applying and showing us your insecurities, right? And you are in here showing us your manipulation, right? I'm finna show you. Let me get my cards back together so I can show you what I'm talking about. When they tell us, right here, walking away, this is a good one. Walking away, you have no plans. You're not walking away from, you don't want to walk away from the what is. No plan towards the abundance. No plans towards the abundance. You don't want to walk away. Right? You don't want to walk away. You want to stay stuck because you don't want to deal with changes. They keep telling you a new journey for the lovers is here. A new journey for the lovers is here. Who are the lovers? The high priestess and the wounded warrior. Like this. Right? They are the lovers. And it's a new journey here. Right? You want to stay where there's no sun because you worried about taking action and coming forward to speak your truth towards this person who you say, oh, they crazy. Until you speak up, there's no recovery. That's why they said there's no recovery towards divine truth. You need to recover this. And they're all together. They make the 5 of swords. The ace of swords and 4 swords make the 5 of swords. Walking away. They telling you. You turning your heart on a heartbreak. You must go towards your balance. You must go towards who has your soul contract. Take action away from the heartbreak and resist the conflict. They keep telling you that. But you worried. I'm all in my head. I'm worried. I don't know what to do. They keep telling you major changes are upon you. And I'm going to tell you something else. Boom. The more you resist, Gemini, this spiritual connection, you are going to suffer because you're going against the grains of the divine. Now let me show you. Let me show you first. Let me see how many luminaries you have. It's a lot of swords up in here, all in your head. Let me see. You got sun. I think the only luminary that wasn't here was the star. You got the sun in reverse. No happiness. Right? You have 2 moons. Spiritual pull. They keep telling you, go through the threshold. Move forward. Don't look at your past. Keep moving forward. Because you must go through the threshold to get to where the moon is pulling you. See that? Half a moon, crescent moon, straight to the full moon, baby. You must keep moving forward. But let me see how many swords you have. You have a lot. Swords. All in your head. All in your head. Staff. These are side messages. No, you got you some staffs up in here too. But it's a lot of swords. Okay. Cups. And you have no coin. Right? No coin. So let me see how many swords you have. 1 sword, 2 swords, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords. Let me see how many staffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 staff. I knew it. Confusion. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see how many majors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you only got 3 cups. So now this is the conflict. Majors are not winning this battle because you only have 5 majors, right? But you have you have a lot of heavy hitters. You came in with the tower, right? Major changes, sudden changes, right? You don't want to complete a cycle. You need to complete it, right? There's no sunshine. What she say? What's the song? There's no sunshine when she's gone. That feminine energy, that pull, baby. The lovers. If you have not met or came into that pathway or journey long enough, you're getting ready to meet who has your soul contract. Because don't forget, both of you signed a soul contract upon the visiting of this earth in this physical plane, right? Twin flame, baby. So here is the pull. There's like little emotion, there's little emotion, and then within your cups, you have the receiving of offer and the plan in reverse. New plan, grounding a new plan, right? Grounding of a new plan. And then, that's your cups. But this is your conflict. Do I take action to move forward? See that? 8 staffs versus 8 swords. Or do I stay stuck in my mental? What is the 8 of staff? What is the 8 of swords? See? What is the 8 of staff? What is the 8 of swords? 8 of swords talks about being mentally stuck. See that? So Gemini is in their head. That's like the 2 sides. Action versus logic. But they keep telling you, you must stand up. Right? You must stand up. Only you can stand up, right? And change how you view yourself, self-worth, self-value towards, going towards your balance. And regardless of how much you fight, Gemini, a new plan. That's why I said grounding of a new plan. 8 of Cups on the ground. A new plan is here. A new plan for you to answer the call, whether you see it or not. So when they tell you major changes, sudden changes, you better get ready. Because it's a lot going on, whether it be you don't want to leave your family. Who are you to the divines? That's all I can tell you. You go against the grain and keep fighting against the divines, your life is going to get a whole lot harder. Because this spiritual connection and the spiritual pull, especially this, super strong, super heavy. And you must keep journeying towards it. You're going to keep journeying until you complete it. Because why? Because the divine said so. It's a lot going on. Everybody is going through changes. It's going to be a lot of people, they're going to be leaving their families, but they're not going to be leaving their families on like a bad note. They're going to be settling, down any type of conflicts. And, you may be in a state of mind right now, oh, I don't want to fight with that crazy person. Blah, blah. If you are the divine's investment, don't you think that the divines have that figured out? It's just the fact that you're not listening to receive the plan. They keep telling you a new plan is here. They keep telling you. So you must build up so you can receive the message. It's not hard to do. So listen, I'm Leah. Anybody who needs to talk to me, I talk back. You can email me. The musician popped out, manifesting and creating. You got to do what you got to do, Gemini. Happy birthday. Power up off of this moon for new beginnings. Whether it be you saying, divines, heavens, Almighty Father, I need you to come in here and help me with this situation. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know the way I'm supposed to be going, but I need help. How hard is that? They told you small steps, and asking for help bring your balance. Didn't they tell you that? Not hard to do. Face that inner child, that inner self, man, and get it done. Because you don't want to go out here and keep going through day by day and struggling, because it's going to get harder. It's going to get heavier. It's going to get heavier. It's going to come a point. It's literally going to bring you to your knees. You ain't going to have no choice but to take heed. I'm telling you. So don't make it any worse than what it really is, even at this point in time. And even if you don't know what to do, that's why you open your mouth and you pray up to the divines. Help me. Divine Spirit, come in here and help me. I'm a child in this. I'm a baby in this. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. Help me. And watch how things start happening. This is your time. You power up on your birthday. During your birthday time, you are your most strongest. Right? And then your moon is in here. When I say this is your time to bubble up, elevate up, call forth, they keep telling you wishing well. Open your mouth and say what you need to say. Ask for help. Listen, I'm Leah. Y'all take care. Work it out. Figure it out.